All right, all the holes are patched and we have started priming. This is the first coat. I probably won't show you me putting the second coat on because that doesn't make any sense. Anyway, so top to bottom, inside and out. I know you don't have to do that. Nobody's going to see the inside, but I care. I like when I paint it to paint the inside too so that everything's coated. All right, so through the screen area you can see on a table back there I have the back, and then also I have the little panel for the front. So those two are on their way also to be being primed. So set of priming, and I think my next prime I'm not going to record because I didn't record this one really except to tell you that I did it. I went up and down. I didn't use a sprayer because I have a sprayer, but I didn't want it to make a big mess here in the garage. A bigger mess here in the garage. I probably will for the other one though, because I really need the coverage in all the nooks and crannies. I don't super care if way up in here in the corner gets primer, but I really do care that all of the edges get a coat of paint and that it looks nice and uniform. So I'll probably break out the sprayer for my next set. It turned out all right. I didn't do as good a job as I could have in a couple places. I don't know how well you can see. There's one. Right, there's a sort of there's a screw hole, right? I just didn't sand it very well. So if I was looking back, there's little divots and dents that could have used a little bit more careful attention, and I didn't. But I'm happy with how it's turning out so far, and it's not like you can't, repatch that if you really wanted to. So, but everything's coated with a nice coat of primer. I'm really excited. This is making lots of progress. I also got a delivery today. All my buttons and joysticks came in, so maybe I'll make an extra video later tonight as I put all that stuff together in a control panel. Anyway, second coat of prime, and then I'll start on painting. Home Depot gave me the blackest paint they could find because I want it to be a traditional black cabinet. So when I start on the black, I've got a can. I've got to get this room warmed up a little bit because it's starting to dip down below the temperature that paint does a good job in. So I'll need to put a fix on that. Anyway, second coat of primer, start on the paint. I'll see you in a minute. Alright, so we went with Behr Premium Plus. It was recommended by the people at Home Depot as the best for this kind of operation after I put a primer on. So I went with it. Went with the deep, a black is what they call it, which is not only black but black on top of that. So you can see the dot. That's what I'm looking at. Black. Alright, so I've got my 2 coats of primer on, and it's time. I'm going to brush some on, and then I'm going to mix a small batch in a paint sprayer as a final layer, so that after I've coated it a few times, I can spray. And I don't really want spray to be the only way I do it. I just want to make sure that those tiny cracked places that are hard to reach with a brush and a roller get a coating, but I like the way this goes on with the roller. It looks nice, and so that's how I want to do it. Alright, so now I start painting. Alright, so the first coat of black paint is on the machine. I'm not sure really what to show you. There's my 2 panels in the back the very back panel and the one that goes underneath the control panel here. You'll notice I didn't do a good job in the corners. I was painting it with a paintbrush with the primer, but this I want to look nice, so I have my little handy dandy spray gun that I'm going to fill up with paint and we'll make it spray. I don't know. Paint zoom is what it's called. So the idea then is to just back and forth and get all my cracks and go back and redo some of my textures and try to get it in all the corners, because I really like the slightly dimpled look of the black paint when you roll it, and I mean that's one of the reasons I went with the roller first, is I'm interested in it having a texture, a light texture. Now I realize that if you're going to put vinyl stickers on yours, this may not be the approach for you. Here's a view looking through where the marquee is going to be. I obviously need to clean that up, so I'm going to spray paint, and I'll probably talk about that more on the next video because this one's running long. So that's it for this one. Thanks for watching. I'll see you on the next one.